So can you kind of take us through how you were feeling, how close to normal you were, and kind of what your ability to play anywhere close to normal was as the game went along?
Um, I did my best to kind of try to prepare. Um, I was initially like I was told I wasn't even going to be able to play this series. Um, just last Friday. So for me to be out there was, I didn't know if it was going to be the last game or not. So I kind of had to try and move as best I can. Obviously, I could not move as good. I think all of us, there's a lot of guys who are playing through stuff, but we definitely, playing through a lot of pain, and we tried to make it happen and give ourselves a chance. And it was a tough night.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Mike, is this one a little bit harder to take than last year's loss?
It's definitely tough, considering, what we were able to accomplish all year, how we had been playing as a unit. Um, and like I said, all the teams are going through injuries and different things, but the timing of them and the way that ours hit, really changed a lot of things. And we had such high hopes, going forward, and in a year that it is wide open. Anybody can win it this year. And just frustrating that we don't get that opportunity and to do it with these guys, and that we've worked so hard to kind of get in this position.
Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Just what happened defensively in that second half with allowing 81 points.
Well, it looked like they just started to try to drive us, one-on-one, try to create help situations. I thought Terrence Mann, once he started, making corner threes and getting to the rim, really changed the game for them. That was a guy that, we were, kind of stunning off of early, and trying to see, how he, was going to attack offensively. And once he got going, it was tough. And then Reggie Jackson, obviously getting to the rim and finishing, making plays late, was really, really tough for us. And we just needed to, in those moments, to help each other. And we just were a step or two slow on every rotation, and can't be like that on the road in a hostile environment against a team that's as good as the Clippers.
Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Mike, with the season ending so weird, with you basically not being on the floor and Donovan clearly being hurt, you guys not getting to see what your potential was, and then also the uncertainty of what the offseason holds for you, is it going to be difficult to look back and kind of understand what this season was, or, what it could have been?
Yeah, it'll be tough. I think it won't all set in until, a week or so or whatever. But, just like I used to tell the guys all season, man, cherish these moments as teammates, being around our coaches, the ride that we were on, you don't get to experience that every year. And we may never be together as a unit ever again, that same team. So we tried to live by that and tried to stay in the moment throughout the year and even now, so it's going to be tough, and I'm sure we're all going to have to kind of reflect on it when the time comes.
Last question, Maria from Tab Deportes.
Hi, Mike. Despite the loss, how would you describe your team's collective effort throughout the season? I mean, we've seen you constantly stepping up and doing your best. Can you walk us through that journey?
Well, yeah, I've been extremely proud of a lot of the guys on our team. We've had a lot of guys step up at different moments during the year, whether it was me, Aoni, or Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson. I mean, down the line, we've just had guys have different stretches that kept us afloat. Obviously, we had a few injuries here and there, and we were able to stay afloat during that because of the hard work that all these guys were putting in, the ones that don't get all the attention, ones that are working every day, you know, tirelessly and not getting in the game. But when their time was called, they were ready to go. And you know, those young guys were big for us this year. Obviously, Donovan, Rudy, you know, Royce. I mean, Royce was unbelievable. What he sacrificed for our team and what he was able to do on defensive end. It was a real pleasure to compete with those guys and share the floor with them.